What's up guys, Moritz here from Willpower.com. Are you addicted to social media? Well, you're watching this YouTube video right now, so more likely than not you are. And this can really harm your life in the long run. But there is a way that you can use your social media addiction to improve your health, your relationships, and become more successful. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how. Let's get started. So who of you has heard of Walter Mischel? Walter Mischel is a psychologist, and in the 60s he did something called the marshmallow test that he later even wrote a book about. The marshmallow test that he did was a long-term study on kids and self-control. And I actually explained that in another video, so let's have a look. It's like the marshmallow test.
Oh yeah.
Do you know about that? Walter Mischel, for those who are not aware, he practiced putting a marshmallow in front of kids and said, okay, you can either eat the marshmallow now, or you have to wait for 15 minutes and you get a second marshmallow. And then he filmed them struggling, and he filmed how hard they're trying to not eat that marshmallow right in front of them. And this was in the 60s, and the interesting part came afterwards. He did a long-term study with these people, and he found out that the people who actually had the willpower to restrain themselves from eating the marshmallow right away, they were much more successful in their entire career, in their entire life. They had better relationships, they were healthier because they were better at exercising. So they just had stronger willpower, and it had a ripple effect throughout their entire lives. Alright, so this is all fine and good, but probably by now you're wondering, what the hell does all of this have to do with social media? Well, I am a grown-up, and frankly I just don't care much for marshmallows. They don't get me excited at all. It would not be hard for me to withstand them sitting on a table. What I do care about though is social media. I am pretty addicted to YouTube right now, and I love making content for you guys, but it's also something that can be time consuming if I'm just scrolling through the recommended section without even clicking on the videos, just looking at the thumbnails. And YouTube is all around, right? I work a lot with my laptop, so I always have YouTube just one click away. And on top of that, there's my phone. I can instantly check on the subway. It's just available everywhere at any time. And at all these moments, I have to exercise self-control. So what did I do? I turned all of this into a self-control challenge for myself. So when working, I would, for example, set a timer and say, okay, for 100 minutes, I'm not gonna check any social media right now, but only focus on work, even though I could at any point just click on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. The same thing with my phone. I'm gonna have it sit right in front of me while I'm working, just like a delicious little marshmallow, but I'm not gonna touch it. And then when the timer rings and the 100 minutes of dedicated, focused work are over, then I'm free to check my phone, check my social media accounts for about 5 minutes before I get back to work. So what I did here was that I completely reframed the entire setup. Something that first was an addiction, a light addiction, but still an addiction, I turned into a very useful tool for training my self-control and willpower. What you have to understand is that willpower really is a muscle. You can train it and build it up, but you can also lose it if you don't exercise enough. So having something in your life that actually challenges your willpower is really a blessing in disguise. You have to utilize that and turn it into a mechanism that you can use to train, to work out your willpower so you become stronger, and in turn then you can use that willpower to apply to all these other areas in your life that are relevant to you. So your diet, your workout routine, your relationship, your job, all these different things require a lot of willpower. So you need to set up a gym for your willpower where you can exercise regularly. And for me it became this habit of restraining myself from using social media while I'm working, even though I potentially could. Maybe you do have to be a little bit of a masochist to enjoy this kind of mental training, but I actually do find it very stimulating. It's a lot like going to the gym and breaking down your muscles just so you can grow it back stronger. So that was it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to subscribe down below so you get more videos just like this one in the near future. Until then, talk to you next time.